Lab Coat Agents. It's Tristan and Noel today. And let me change my screen. Oh, Dan's still with us. Hey, Dan. What hat are you wearing, Dan?
LCA.
Nice. I owe you this one.
I want that one.
Well, I owe you one too. And Tanya, when I see you next, I'll give you one too. Today we're going to be talking about IGTV, and we've got a social media influencer with us. Her name's Tanya Cara. She also has a marketing company where she does help out agents and other businesses grow their Instagram and social media as a whole. So Tanya, take it away. Tell us a little bit about how you got started, because I love the story.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. So I'm Tanya Cara. First of all, thank you, Lab Coat Agents, for having me. I'm so excited to be here today. I love speaking in front of people. This is just awesome because we get to reach out to everyone in the comfort of their own home or office. But my journey in social media is actually really cool. It started during the MySpace days. Tristan, Noel, were you guys on MySpace?
Yes.
Okay, so MySpace that's where everybody was at, right? Do you remember when, everyone was on MySpace? When it came to, that was the only social media platform that we had, right? And so at the time I had a jewelry company, and I had a website created and coded HTML code because there were no templates back then. You couldn't just launch a business in one day back then, right? And so I had my website, and I noticed everybody was on MySpace back then. So I created like a business or a separate MySpace page, and I just focused on posting pictures of my jewelry and putting a link to my website. So if somebody liked that jewelry, they can click on that link and it would go to my website. So MySpace was awesome, but I really didn't sell anything because back then online sales weren't like what it is today. People were kind of scared to put their credit card information into a random website. But then Twitter came out. Twitter was huge because that was really the first social media platform where celebrities can really use it and speak to people. And so everybody flocked onto Twitter for that reason, because now we can connect with our favorite celebrities and the news and everything. So then I started a jewelry page on Twitter. I started a jewelry page on Facebook, and then Instagram came out. I did the exact same thing on Instagram, and my whole business just boomed. So because I was able to sell so much jewelry and create a business just out of social media and primarily Instagram, just different businesses started reaching out to me and asking me if I'd be able to consult with them and help them with their social media, which is when Influence PRX was born. And so now we do help people with their social media. So that's really the journey so far. And so I just feel like that was the gateway to get me into social media marketing. So, so that's just how I got into social media.
I love it. All right. So when you saw IGTV come out, what was your first thought? Like, ooh, this is cool, or this sucks?
So I thought if Instagram released something, then I should learn how to use it, because that might be the next big thing.
I love it. That's good. I love that approach. What do you think, Noel?
I am still trying to figure out IGTV. They just changed the algorithm so that I can actually utilize it a little bit better. So you don't have to have the 10,000 followers now to do the post in your page and then to click to IGTV. So now that that is happening, I'm starting to try to use it more, which for me is huge because my business is very video heavy, but I still haven't used it to the extent that I know you can.
Nice. So Tanya, what are some tips that you can give like someone like Noel or someone like me? I've used it a little bit. I've done some videos, and now that I hear that they're actually going to switch it over to horizontal view as well, that's exciting. But what are some tips on how we can use it so that we can actually grow our business by using it?
Okay, so first I want to talk about the technical part of it, which makes a really big difference in your reach. So if anybody's looking to really learn and to remember this, I would highly suggest getting out a pen and paper and writing this down. So the first thing you would want to do on IGTV is you select the video, okay? So let's just talk about the technical part of posting it. What you'll want to do is you'll want to select the video that you want to upload to IGTV, and there's going to be two sections. There's a section that says title, and there's a section that says description, okay? And so a lot of people try to figure this part out. So I'll just tell you, that way you don't have to figure it out. So title is the part that shows up as the caption when it shows up on your feed. So when you post just a picture on Instagram, or you just post a video on Instagram, it just shows up on our regular feed. So what you want to do at that point is, when you're uploading that TV video, whatever it says in title, that's what's going to show up as the caption when the IGTV video shows up in your Instagram feed. So it's very short. So when you write the title, just know that that's going to show up on your Instagram page. When people see that Instagram TV video show up on their feed after you post it, title is actually what the caption is. Okay?
Oh, got it. All right, perfect. I like that. I didn't know that.
So description, this is where you can really drive a ton of traffic and even possibly get the explore page on Instagram to pick up your video. Is in the description section, you'll want to add in their hashtags. Instagram allows you 30 hashtags per post, so you'll want to really utilize as many as possible. I always make it a goal to do 30 in that IGTV video, and you'll want to use hashtags that are relevant to your Instagram TV video. So I would do hashtag real estate, hashtag if you're in LA, hashtag Los Angeles real estate. If you're in Miami, hashtag Miami real estate. You may even want to do like hashtag, LA realtor, or hashtag realtor. You'll want to use terms that are relative to your Instagram TV video.
So Tanya, go ahead. I think you might have the same question. Go ahead, Noah.
Well, I heard recently that they monitor how much time you spend in your box, like filling it out. And so that if you copy your hashtags, they're going to punish you for that, and that you need to manually type them in. Is that true?
So I haven't actually heard that before. What I do, so I actually do copy and paste hashtags. I have about 15 hashtags that I use on all of my posts. And then I leave a buffer of 15, so that way I can manually put in there hashtags that are relevant to that post, because sometimes I might be like at the beach in the post, or I might be at a restaurant, or I might be in a different city than I usually am in. So then I'll just manually put in there. So I guess I don't really necessarily know if that's true for sure, because I haven't experienced it, because I always have that 15 that I'll copy and paste, but then I still have to sit there and think like, okay, what else do I want to add in here? Because using the same hashtags all the time, it places you in the same hashtag categories every single time. And I want to spread myself out if it's relevant to that post. So that's usually what I do. But on Instagram TV, I noticed, like one time I forgot to put my hashtags, and I noticed that my video got way less engagement and views. So I know filling up the description section with hashtags is totally key, and you can't even see it on your feed. It's hidden. So
okay, I'm busting out my phone because I need you to show me this.
Okay, that is such a good idea.
All right, there's IGTV. All right. And there's a beautiful static screen. There we go. All right. So now let's say I'm going to upload a video, right? So sorry, I have fat fingers. Let's say I'm going to upload a video, and let's make it, that was my son playing in a box. Maybe not that one.
I liked the black and white one. That one was good, Tristan.
You like that one? That one was pretty sexy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe this one. I want to upload this one, and it's telling me that's how it's going to show, which sucks, but okay. Let's just go through with it, just to go through. All right, so tell me where I'm going to do the hashtags. Anywhere here?
So title is what shows up as your caption in your post. So when you post it and it shows up in someone's feed, title is actually the caption. And if you try typing, you'll notice that it's like it's enough maybe for like 1 or 2 sentences max. So you have to keep it short. You can also tag people in here. So if you want to write like at, Noelle or whatever, at Tanya, Kara, that's where you would tag people in the caption, so it shows up in your feed. Okay?
Noelle, why don't you show up?
I don't know.
It doesn't. So it doesn't show up. So that's I think that's why subconsciously I was telling you that, is because if you want to tag somebody, you would want to do it in where you wrote, "Are you coming to LCA Live?" That's where you would put at Noelle and her handle. but you have to have it memorized because it doesn't auto-populate.
Got
But
it.
the
All right.
hashtags where it says it's coming to Coronado, that's where your hashtags go.
Oh, okay. So just like, I feel like I'm 100 years old. So give me a second. I have to. Okay, here. So let's say Coronado. I'll make it really quick so we can do that. And hashtag San Diego. And then we'll put the, if we put a website here, it's not linkable still, right?
It's not.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. So labcoateagentslive.com. So I'm going to post it up, and now it's uploading right in the middle there. So now it's uploaded. It's obviously cropped, right? Because that's the way I roll. And but it's there. So now if I click it, people can actually see the new layout, right? Because it's still, if you're watching it from here, it still shows the old one, which is cool now, like this. Now, what should I do after this? Just send it to people and spam them?
So the great thing about Instagram TV is that it is being pushed from the Instagram algorithm way more than a regular post. So it's going to start showing up in more people's feeds than a regular post or video, a regular image or video is. And Instagram TV videos are actually highly featured on the Explore page on Instagram.
Perfect. Okay, so let's.
So what I would do right after I post a video on IGTV, I'll always post to my stories so if you want to click the little arrow button next to the heart and the comment button.
The little airplane?
Yeah, the airplane.
That one?
You want to click on that, you can do add a video to your story. And then you can click the little link button right there next to the happy face.
And then just start typing the link?
And then you click on IGTV video.
Oh.
Anybody can do this. You don't have to have 10,000 followers. And this is what Noelle was talking about earlier. So now anybody, it doesn't matter if you have 10 followers or 100,000 followers, anybody can use the swipe up feature through Instagram TV now.
Got it. All right. So now that it's linked to my video, right?
Yes.
And then I'm done.
Yes.
I totally feel like, it crashed. But I totally feel like I was 100 years old there. I love it.
You're going to have to go back and rewatch it to figure out how to do it.
It's super easy, and that's why when a new feature comes out on social media, especially a huge platform like Facebook or Instagram, I make sure to start using it from the beginning so I can start learning all the features, because business is like, you're either all in or you're all out. You're either using social media for your business or you're not. And if you are, then I think it's really important when a new feature comes out, even if it's not super popular, just to play with it and start learning it. So if you feel like you're 100 years old, then play with Instagram TV more, and I promise you'll catch on in like a day or two if you play with it.
I feel like I'm like 89 now, so I'm getting better.
It gets better and better, right?
I'm getting better at this. Okay, so now let's see this one. I can edit it still, and let's say I want to add more hashtags. I'm going to go into my hashtag maker and be like events. And then I'm going to generate those, and I could just pop them over here, and I could put up, let's see how many I've done. So just delete a few, and we're done. I didn't know we could add hashtags here. You just taught me something new. So
and putting hashtags there is huge. One thing that I have read that I think is becoming more and more relevant.
Yeah. I put my lovely wife, and then she had my, my sexy husband, and then she took it off.
You're like, hey, what happened?
Terrible.
Oh, Janice.
Yeah. You can talk to her about that at LCA Live.
So one thing that I've been reading that is very relevant to what we're talking about is that there's an algorithm on Instagram that's becoming more and more relevant. Instagram the Explore page is becoming more and more powerful. They're starting to feature Instagram TV and videos and stuff. So if you're somebody that wants to be seen by more people, you'll want to really start utilizing Instagram TV, because Instagram TV is pushing, or Instagram is pushing Instagram TV on the Explore page. It's like, if you go to the Explore page, you'll just see there's tons of videos playing on its own, auto playing. And that's why people that are using Instagram TV right now, if you go see Gary Vee's page, like half of his page right now is Instagram TV.
Hold on, let me go check it out. So when you're talking about Explore page, what do you mean? Like, speak like I'm 100 years old, please.
So, okay, get out of Instagram TV.
Okay, done.
Okay, so click on Instagram.
Yes, I love this. Oh, thank you, Noelle.
Oh, look, I'm live. Okay, so so you're gonna click on the search. There we go. And you see how there's Instagram TV dominating the Explore page?
Oh.
And so Tristan, that's showing up because you probably watch motivational videos or videos with really good, inspiring information. So the first
Thank God that's what showed up and not something else. That's all I'm yeah.
Mine, unfortunately, is all of The Bachelor.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's so great. So here's the thing, like, Instagram algorithm is so advanced that it's literally catering what we've recently been looking at. So when we go to the Explore page, it's showing us things that it knows we're going to want to see, because they're trying to keep us on the Instagram platform as long as possible. So they're doing everything they can to keep our interest. So if you are a real estate agent and you really want to keep people's interest, some Instagram TV videos that would be great would be going to local restaurants that are in a city that you're farming and be like, hey, I'm at this restaurant. This is my favorite coffee shop. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to show you the menu. Look at the menu. How good does this coffee look? What I get at this place is I get the rose cappuccino. It is so good. Check out these pastries, how good these pastries look. Anyways, all right, you guys, if you guys have any real estate questions, let me know. However, you guys got to try out this restaurant because it is so good. Okay, see you later. So you do a video like that and you upload it to IGTV. Okay, and you use local hashtags, you use the hashtags of that restaurant, so that way you're coming up in local people's feeds. So if somebody is local and they're interested in coffee shops or restaurants, your page is gonna come up, and if your page has great content on it, they will follow you. And once you get someone to follow you, now you're marketing to them every single day. So kind of just to recap that, if you are looking to post your first Instagram TV video and you're a real estate agent, go to a local restaurant or a coffee shop or a place that you absolutely love and make an Instagram TV video there. Noelle, do you already do that?
I just did this. So if anybody wants to see an example of it, they can go to our Bright Birch real estate page on Instagram and they'll see that we did that. We posted it into our feed and then we did all of these things. But where I'm missing it is on the hashtags. So I didn't do as many hashtags as I probably could have done to be discoverable.
So you can actually go in and edit it.
Oh,
yeah.
Good idea.
So you can just go in and edit it. The only way to edit it is by going through Instagram TV. So you'll have to go into your Instagram TV.
Oh, there he is on my page.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that looks really good. Okay.
Good job. I'd watch this.
I would watch it.
And we've been getting people saying that they went to eat there because of this post. Yep.
Oh my gosh, that is something that you can still market being a real estate agent in a way to where it's fun and relevant and it makes people actually want to watch your videos.
I'm going to step away for 2 minutes. DoorDash is here.
I saw you get the delivery. I saw the announcement happen. He was asking me what I was eating. So I snack a lot and then I'll do things like I eat combos and Diet Coke and then I'll tag those companies or wherever I'm eating or drinking, I will tag that on Instagram. And almost every single time I pick up followers. But like not enough followers.
Yeah, I think so. Are you looking to grow your following on Instagram?
Well, who isn't?
Because I think one thing that has worked for me is I always tag people that I'm with on Instagram stories, and then they repost and then they add it to their story. So then it's marketing them and it's marketing me. So that's a lot of things that gets me a lot of followers. Like when I'm with somebody that's on Instagram, I'll take a picture and then I'll tag them on Instagram stories, and then they'll usually add it to their story. And now they're marketing. Yeah. That has been a big one for me right now.
You should tag Tanya from now on, Noelle.
I know. Maybe I should go hang out with her.
We should tag each other. That's what it's about. That's how you grow followers.
Well, it's about collaboration. And, you know, YouTube is very, very similar to that, where they will find what you're watching and then they'll put in front of you the other videos that they suggested videos that they think that you would be interested in just because of your watch list. And so Instagram almost has a leg up on that with the hashtags. And I hadn't really been thinking about it the way that you just described it, but now it's crazy. That's exactly what they're doing.
What is what they're doing. I really think that Instagram TV is dominating more than a lot of people realize. And if you really want to get like optimal exposure right now on Instagram in a market that's very, very untapped, Instagram TV is the way to go. A lot of people are afraid of it because it's new and you're like, how the heck do I use this thing? There's probably only like 5 features on the entire Instagram TV platform. You can't even do much on there. So I would really encourage just to log into Instagram TV, upload something. The content doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it so you can just start getting used to it, because you can't perfect something unless you start doing it. So I would highly, highly suggest, you know, if you are even thinking about how can I get more exposure on Instagram? How can I get my business in front of more people? Instagram TV really is the way to go because such little amount of people are using it. And Instagram is pushing it really, really hard right now. So I would highly suggest, and the hashtags are going to help you reach your local markets. So
totally. Do you do a lot of geotagging then? So when you're there, do you tag the location of where you're at and all that?
Always.
Tristan, are you?
I'm doing a freaking short Instagram. Okay, just a story.
He's taking a photo of us, and then he's going to post it in his story.
Yay,
That's a great idea, Tristan. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I'll do another one in a little bit. So Tanya, I'm trying to keep up with what you're telling me, but I feel younger now. I feel like I'm in my like 85 now, so I'm good. I'm doing well. And now I kind of know what to do on IGTV, because honestly, I was just putting it up there. And I wasn't even hashtagging, but I did notice one thing when I was putting it up. Well, now that I have been putting it up, my IGTV videos are getting a lot more views, which is super cool. That means that a lot of people aren't doing it.
Yes.
Because I know my videos aren't that great. So it means it's the other one, right? So
one thing that I do want to mention is I've had real estate agents hear me say you have to use Instagram TV, and then they upload a video of like a new listing that they had, or you know, like images of a home, and then that video doesn't get views. And they're like, what? You told me Instagram TV gets a ton of views. And I'm like, yeah, but you can't upload a 1 minute and 30-second video of a home, because no one's going to sit there and watch a 1 minute and 30-second video home.
No.
That's what I would say.
A side note, you know, they want to see people or things or something that's interesting. So that's a side note. Just if you're going to upload a video of a listing of yours, or you want to incorporate a home that you're selling, I would highly suggest just putting yourself in the video, having someone record you walking around the house and giving a tour of the house, and you being very interactive with the Instagram TV video, but not just a video of a home.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya, for that. I think a lot of agents just say, hey, I'm at a house and it's listed for $100,000. and it's really cool. Let me give you a tour. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to watch that crap.
It's true. And then no one's going to come back for the next video because they already wasted their time on the first video. This is exactly what we talk about, why you need to have other engaging content. And Instagram is the perfect place to go out and be, which I hate this thing, but to be the digital mayor of your town. Like, get out there, go out, find interesting things in your community, and then collaborate with other businesses and tag.
Yes.
Yeah. Any questions from the audience? A lot of people are saying that it's really good. So thank you.
I was on there and then I took a picture of us and I got to get back on.
No, I'm on there. I'm on there. All right, Tanya. So how do you think agents should be using this? Because you use it a little differently than an agent would. But how would you recommend a real estate agent do this right?
So people like to go on Instagram because they like to disconnect from reality and they like being entertained. So my suggestion would be the Instagram, whether you're a real estate agent, whether you're a title rep, hold on, let me reset this thing. Whether you are, whatever, let's just focus on real estate agents though. You want to use Instagram TV, or you want to use your Instagram platform to entertain people. So think about the reality shows about real estate. Think about the fact that they're showing the lifestyle portion of it. So you'll want to incorporate your family, your day-to-day, your office life, you in the car, talking about how you're going to go see your client and check it out. It's raining today, and I hope everyone has their umbrellas. We were not expecting rain, but it's raining. Anyways, I'm on my way to see my client, and my client was denied by 2 lenders, but we got him pre-approved by the 3rd lender, and he didn't think it was possible, but I knew it was. So if you're in the same place, reach out to me. It's not, you want to make it fun and interactive, and you want to make it almost like a reality show instead of just very boring, bland videos. So just think of reality show. How can I make my video more fun?
Yeah. So a couple of questions. So is IGTV a completely separate app than IG? Yes. Download the IGTV app. And then what it does is when you download it, it says, well, do you want it to connect to your IG account? And you're like, yeah, of course I do. Mac McDermott, and I think Mac is short for, I don't know, but it might be actually
Mackenzie, maybe
her or his name. She or he is saying that, Noelle, she or he loves your freaking accent. So I want to let you know that. And somebody else says that they love it too. So, you're getting a lot of love, Noelle. You're getting a lot of love.
You're right. Everyone does love Noelle.
It's easy to love Noelle. She makes it so easy. So, I mean, when you watch her videos, and that's why I wanted to have her on this. So I'm glad she was on with you, Tanya, because a lot of people don't post a lot of great content on there that is captivating. And she has the potential, as she grows her audience, to do a lot of great things with this. So you mentioned before to tag other people so that they can then put your story into their story or their post into their story. Any other suggestions as to how to grow your audience? Because that's probably the number one question we all get. How do I grow my audience in Instagram?
Okay, so in Instagram, so the number one thing that I've been doing that has been working for me definitely throughout this entire year is as I mentioned, when you're with somebody, let's say you're with your client, let's say you're with, the lender that you work with, or even just a friend or a family member, take a picture with them and post it on your Instagram story and tag whoever is in the picture. And even if you're at a restaurant or at a venue, tag whatever venue you're at too, in hopes that establishment will repost your picture to their Instagram. Or you want to tell your friend, hey, repost the picture that I just posted to your story. Or tell your client, oh, I just posted a picture, I would love if you could repost it so that way, if you had a great experience with me, I would love if you can post it that way. You can show your friends and family that you're working with me.
Totally.
just do it in a very, in a very casual way, to where you take the picture and then you tag them and you just hope that they repost it. And whenever somebody reposts your story, then they're driving traffic to your page. So
Cool. All right. So I saw that you posted this. I'm just taking a look at yours so people can also see what you post. That's awesome.
So this is an Instagram TV video that I just made. So the reason why this video is so awesome is because I talk about social media and real estate marketing and selling things on the Poshmark app and things like that. I'm constantly talking about business. So I thought for Memorial Day, I don't want to talk about business and be super adsy. I want to show that I'm a real person. So I created this Instagram TV video to show how me and my kids went on a bike ride in Newport Beach, and we took the ferry to an island. And then in the video, it shows that we ate chocolate covered strawberries and we ate ice cream. And so even though my followers are mostly following me for business purposes, it helps them connect with me and like me more as a person, because I'm showing the personal side of me and they feel like they know me. So it's really important to not just talk about all things. It's important not just to talk about business, but you also want to be a real person on Instagram so people can connect with you. And that's another tip for growing your followers, is when people do come to your page, if it's just a bunch of pictures of homes that you've sold or listings and stuff like that, they're not going to want to follow your page. So you can't really grow your audience. You want your page to be set up in a very lifestyle way to where they want to follow you. So in a lot of my IGTV videos, I do have tips and things like that, but it's mostly me and it's very lifestyle based. This was a clip of me speaking. So,
okay.
Mm-hmm. This is a clip of me speaking at a real estate event in Southern California. It's Long Beach Brokers Preview, where all the agents come and they see what new listings are up in the area, and they go to the brokers previews. So you just want to upload things in Instagram TV that's more entertaining versus very business and just homes and just properties that you've sold and things like that.
All right, cool. And I noticed that when you're doing your IGTV, you're talking to an audience. So it's really nice. A lot of it is just you talking to the camera,
Yes.
Which is super cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything I'm missing, Noelle?
I just
want to
so
ask her on those videos that we're seeing, are you just videoing those with your phone?
yes.
Most of the see people, you can take videos with your phone. They don't have to be all professional. That's what I keep telling everybody. So you're taking them with your phone and then you're editing them on an app, or what are you doing before you're loading it to IGTV?
Yes, I have a couple different apps that I use. I use Magisto, Magisto. That is an awesome video app for your phone. It is like $30 a month. But
wait, what's it called?
Magisto, Magisto.
Magisto.
Yes.
All right, that way I can put it up on there here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I use Videorama, Videorama. And actually, those are the only two video editing apps that I use for Instagram TV.
Perfect.
Do you do very much with Instagram Live? Like
Yeah.
going live on the IG?
I'm live right now. I go live a lot because it really helps increase my engagement. Instagram does push it kind of to the front when you go live, so more people see and they'll click on it and watch it. Like when Tristan just went on, you saw like I was the first one. Instagram really pushes live to the front as much as it can.
That's awesome.
Disappear, right? The lives on Instagram disappear.
They disappear in 24 hours, but when you go to post it, you can actually save it to your phone before you post it live, and then you can even upload that video to Instagram TV if you want.
There we go. That's a good idea.
This stuff makes me so excited.
All of these things.
I'm the Instagram nerd. This stuff gets me like, I love this stuff.
I love it.
I've been living my life on Facebook, but I've realized that I've got to cross over.
Well, Facebook is awesome for real estate agents. Facebook is awesome. Instagram is owned by Facebook. So I think that if we're not utilizing Instagram equally, you know, that we're not helping ourselves as much as we can. We're still blessed to have social media. We're like really the first generation to have this tool that connects us with so many people from our phone. So I know it seems like a lot of work to use social media, but if we just put in like 30 minutes of focused energy a day, that will take us so far.
Yeah.
I love it. I feel like I'm a slacker now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So I just want to put it out there on my Instagram page at Tanya Kara _ It's at TANYAKARA_. I really focus on putting out information that will help the world, because not everyone sits on Instagram all day long like me and and knows the platform. So if I can tell people information just straight to the point to save you guys time, I'll always put out stuff that I find just to give everyone a shortcut. So definitely follow me. Noelle, I'm going to follow you, and I'm so excited that we met.
Yay, me too.
Thank you, Tristan. Thank you for connecting us.
Tanya, would you have a website where you do some type of coaching or classes that we can attend? What is that?
So you can go to influenceprx.com, INFLUENCEPRX.com. So that's technically the company name.
Like the one right next to you, it says influenceprx.com.
But I do post everything on Facebook and Instagram. So no matter what platform you're on, I'll always announce any workshops that I'm doing or any offers or anything that I have.
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Tanya, thank you for showing me that I suck on Instagram. I appreciate it.
Right. I follow you. You're great.
I have a lot of work to do.
That's pretty good.
Don't we all?
We all do. We all do.
Don't we all?
Well, I think I froze. So, Tanya, thank you so much. And Noelle, anything you want to add?
No, this was awesome. Now I got to go take notes and rehash and figure out what I'm supposed to do with all of this.
So
It's tough.
So, okay, so I'll just do like a special thing for anybody that has questions. You can send me a direct message on Instagram, TANYAKARA_. And you can just DM me if you have a question about Instagram TV or anything we talked about. You can just DM me and I'll answer all of your questions. So
That's awesome.
All right, can you tell us your handle again, please, slowly? At
TANYAKARA_.
Got it. Perfect. All right, so Tanya, after we're done, can you just text me maybe like a link to your site with your handle too, and I'll post it up to the webinar so it stays at the top and people could just message you through there.
Sure.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you
Have a
very
great night.
much for having me. By the way, Tristan, I have been following you since we met, and I absolutely love everything that you're doing. You're the man. And I just want to acknowledge that.
That's super sweet. Thank you.
Yeah, so
Genuine.
I love it all. Keep it coming. I love everything. So.
Thank you all. Appreciate it. Let's have you on again and see how much we've increased our presence in IGTV.
It's a good idea.
Awesome.
I like
Thank you guys. Nice meeting you, Noelle. Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Bye-bye.